How's it going, YouTube and my future self? Welcome back to the Lab TCG. My name is Will, as always, and today we are going to be doing the December 2021 kind of closure of the year-end small business check-in. I know that some of the guys on the channel really like these. I'm really glad you do. It is an excellent way for me to not only document my own journey, give me something to look back on, but also to share benchmarks with others. Tell my experiences, get some of the information out there that I've learned, and overall just a great way to recap basically a period of time. If you go on this YouTube channel, there are, I believe there's 2 or 3 of these videos. I think there's actually 2. I think there's one in April or May, and there's one in November, so you can go back and watch those. I am going to be referencing a video that is no longer on YouTube in this video, and we'll kind of talk about how far I've come since that time. But I want to jump into it, as always. We're going to start off with the QuickBooks Online profit and loss statement. I'm going to run through it really quickly. There is about 11 days left of December. I do plan on spending a lot of money on shipping supplies and inventory, kind of lowering the income for the year. But we're going to go ahead and go over the profit and loss statement for today is the 20th of December 2021. And let's go ahead and hop right into it. So first of all, we have the income section on the profit and loss. This is going to be for January 1st to December 20th, 2021. And the first income we have is the Amazon sales. So this number has grown exponentially in the past, I'd say 6 months. It was 0 the last time I did one of these videos in April. And Amazon was a new thing that I added on to my selling. And it has been amazing, and I plan to make it an integral part of my business going into 2022. So for Amazon sales, $4,981.57. I have another pending payout for Amazon for the remainder of the the month that has not been paid out. It's about $2,000 more, but for right now, where we're at, $4.9 thousand essentially from Amazon sales. Then on the next part, we have discount/refunds given. This is going to be just sales that have come back. They're still counted as an income. Right now it's at $18.84. So ignore that. It's not actually that important to the sales. We have eBay. Oh, and also, by the way, these are the numbers that are hitting my checking account, not the numbers that are on the platforms themselves. So eBay sales, $11,341.40. PayPal sales, this would be peer-to-peer stuff, $6,876.30, and TCGPlayer sales coming in at $9,652.61, with a grand total income of $32,870.72. So that is the income for this year up to this point that has hit my checking account. That's a huge number. Definitely not something that I expected to see really as soon as it has happened. I mean, I've only been doing this business for about a year and a half. I mean, I have done other businesses I've sold online before, but the Lab TCG, as you know it, this business has been around since June 2020, or August 2020, that area. So going into cost of goods sold, this business is a huge profit-sucking business, and this is also partially my fault because I haven't really made an attempt to sell sealed product. As you can see behind me, and more this way, there's a ton of sealed product in my inventory calculation still. Really have not sold that much sealed product. The margins are not great. Going forward to next year, I do plan on adding more sealed product flipping into my business. But for a total cost of goods sold, which would include any sealed product that I have not sold, that's going to come at $26,544.65. So a huge cost of goods sold, leaving us with a gross profit before expenses of $6,326.07. And then expenses as of now, I have $149.26 in advertising and marketing. This is going to be business cards, any promoted posts I have done, the business card design, the logo design, anything like that is going to be under there. Bank charges and fees, this would be miscellaneous ATM fees, etc. like that. It would be $47.45. Business supplies, $274.45. Gas, I did a few local meetups, so this would just be the gas that went towards that, $54.11. meals and entertainment, did some meetups with some customers and whatnot. So that's coming in at $164.19. Office supplies and software. This would be like QuickBooks, Amazon Prime, miscellaneous supplies, $347.24. And then PayPal fees, $54.01. Shipping expense. This is mainly going to be shipping done through pirateship.com. I believe I also lumped shipping supplies into this expense, $643.01. And then website fees at $113.20. So total expenses coming to $1,846.92, leaving us with a current net operating income or net income of $4,479.15 as of December 20th, 2021. So lots of numbers there. The operating income way smaller than the total income. And that's just kind of the way I run my business. I don't pay myself. I reinvest everything. So there's a constant process of selling things, buying things, selling things, buying things. I just got something from my distributor that's going to cost $1,000. I think it's Evolving Skies boxes and Chilling Rain boxes. So pretty much every week, tons of money is exiting the business account, and it's definitely a business of attrition, consistently buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. So I haven't started to pay myself, maybe next year, but I really don't even see myself paying myself next year. So with all that being said, I wanted to kind of take a look back in time, and this video is no longer public. I might re-upload it onto this channel at another time, but I had a YouTube channel that was centered around the Pokemon trading card game competitive scene. If you know, I was a competitive player and placed at tournaments, all that. So I had a YouTube channel probably around the start of the pandemic that was highlighting primarily Pokemon TCG content, like PCGO, the competitive game. I stopped doing that, and I switched my focus to business content, and I made 3 or 4 videos about business content, and then ended up privating the entire channel. The channel's still out there, it's Jenks TCG, but the videos are not public. And the video that I want to reference was the first small business check-in that I did. I think it was called something else. I believe it was like My Pokemon Business Journey. And the reason I'm bringing this up is in November 2020, that's when that date, or I think it was November 12th, 2020, which was what the stamp date on that video was, my net sales was $2,000 on TCGPlayer. And if I'm remembering correctly, that would have been the net sales on TCGPlayer, not that have hit my checking account. So from only about a year and a month now, going from that to this, that's insane. It's a huge milestone. I'm really happy where I'm at right now, and I hope it's inspiration for you if you're starting off or getting into this, of what's possible in just under a year. A lot of work went into this. I was a full-time student at the time, and now I am full-time working while doing this. So very happy with where it's grown to, and all this behind me. I believe the original small business check-in video on this channel, it's just shelves and some like display items. All the shelves and things like that are things that I bought reinvesting into the business. Some of the stuff is not, like the Pikachus and stuff, I had that stuff, but a lot of the stuff behind me is new, acquired stuff, and all inventory. The inventory I have is worth probably thousands of dollars. So, it's just incredible where I've come from. Just started off TCGPlayer. I started the entire business with $500 and bought a collection on Facebook. I was so scared that I was going to get scammed, because it's probably my biggest Facebook purchase ever. And that's kind of how it started. So looking forward to next year, I definitely want to do more bulk. Bulk has been one of the best money makers for me, and I plan on continuing to do that. In addition to this, the eBay sales specifically, and Amazon too, I did a lot of video games. I was primarily doing cards in May, and then I kind of got bored with it and wasn't making as much money as I had used to when COVID kind of was in its peak, when the collectibles with the card games was at an all-time high. So I switched into video games, started going to yard sales a lot, pawn shops, and video games did really well, primarily on Amazon, but also on eBay. So when the summertime kicks around next year, yard sales are more possible. Definitely want to do more video games. But I work a different schedule now. My time is a little bit dried up, and that stuff does take a lot of time. I was going to thrift stores pretty much daily, but just don't have the time for that. But would like to get back into that. Definitely bulk, and I would like to start branding my website, promoting stuff on social media, doing pack openings, kind of talking more about products, and definitely moving more towards sealed product, kind of like the Danny Phantom model that he has. Shopify site. I'm using Square. I like Square. It's a good company, and I like the product that they offer with Square Online. So far, it's great. It's free for now. Technically don't have like a domain attached to it, but I just have a domain forwarding to the Square site. But it's a good way to have a website advertise myself and not pay monthly while I'm not making money. Haven't sold anything on the website. It's more there for display. But going into next year, I do plan on doing a lot more with that and trying to, push that a little bit more. But that's going to be it for this video. Just a small check-in. I wanted to keep it a lot shorter, but going over the year in full. If you're watching this before the holidays, happy holidays. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck in your business ventures. And if I had any advice to you, I would say if you haven't started already, my best advice is to just get started. Thanks so much. Have a good one.